Okay, let's have some fun with this one. Hey everyone, Fina here from Fina Reads. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today with the reading ticks tag that I got tagged for by Stacey from the Chapter Conundrum, which is an original tag by Kevin Towle. I will link both of those down below so you can go check them out. And this is a fun one, because it talks about what are your reading habits. And I thought I would have a little bit fun with this one instead of me just sitting here explaining to you and answering these questions. I might have Mr. Josephine help me with some of the extra video material. I hope you're having fun with that. I definitely had fun filming that. And yeah, let's get started. Do you only read at a specific time of day? It really depends on the day of the week. I tend to read in the evening before I go to bed because usually I work in the morning, and then afternoon is for, spending time with a husband, with a dog, doing chores, whatever. And then in the evening, shortly before I go to bed, I tend to read a couple of pages. On the weekend, however, I read really anytime, whenever I have time. There, I actually prefer mornings or before lunch sometime, especially now that we have spring here in California. I love to sit outside comfy, getting some fresh air while doing that, But yeah, so definitely evenings, on the weekends also, throughout the day, it doesn't matter. Question number 2, do you prefer to read in your work everyday clothes, or are you partial to reading in PJs or comfy clothes? I'm always in comfy clothes. I'm lucky enough that I get to work from home, so I am always in some sort of comfy pants, comfy t-shirt in one way or another, and that's how I read usually. I could not imagine reading in like a suit or something unless, you're at lunch when you're in the office or when you're going somewhere, train, airplane, whatever. Sure, then I don't care what I wear at that point as long as I can read. But if I can choose, and what I'm the most comfy in is definitely, comfy pants, t-shirt. What is your favorite reading spot? Couch, chair, bed, outdoors, somewhere else? Again, that depends on when I read. The couch, definitely. I have a favorite spot on the couch that I get very comfy at when I want to read, but I also read in my bed. I read outdoors. It's really, as long as I have a somewhat comfy chair, maybe even a blanket to surround me, then I'm good to go. Do you snack while reading, or is this a no-go? No. I think that answer was clear. No food near my books. No risk of stains or weird brown smears anywhere on my book. I don't snack while reading. Do you or have you ever peeked at the end of a book, or do you avoid spoilers at all costs? I avoid spoilers at all costs. Usually I'm not tempted to look at the end of the book. I don't know if I ever actually had a situation where I did that. Maybe if I'm considering if I want a DNF or not, I'll skip ahead a little bit. But other than that, no, I don't look at the end. Do you prefer first person or third person narrative, or do you care? Honestly, I don't care. And I was thinking what cute video I could put in here for this question. I didn't have any, so you get a cute video of my puppy now. What do you think? Can you give a paw? Freedom, paw. Paw. Good girl. Paw. Good girl. Paw. Good girl.
Freedom, what do you think of the book? Freedom, what do you think about this book?
Good book? Yes. Question number 7. Do you read dedications, author's notes, acknowledgements, or do you skip those? If I am mentioned in the acknowledgements or somewhere, I definitely read it. Otherwise, why bother? No, I'm just kidding. I actually rarely read the acknowledgement section because, I don't know, it's great that authors are recognizing the help that they've gotten and the inspiration they have from and whatnot. But for me, it's a laundry list of names that I don't even know who those people are. So I don't tend to read that. I do read dedications because they're at the beginning of the book. They are usually short. So yes, I by default skip over those when I read the book. And then author's notes, it depends on the book and it depends on the author, because sometimes there's some interesting tidbits on what the inspiration was for the book or how they came up with certain things. And that actually I find very interesting, again, depending on the book and depending on the author. Question number 8, do you have a favorite reading beverage? Not really what I generally drink. There's no book specific drink for me, which is water. It's unsweetened tea. Those are my go-to that I drink. And then every now a hot tea with, some green tea or white tea with some weird flavor, or rooibos tea or whatever I have around to drink. How do you decide what to read next? TBR, mood, goals, random choice. I try to come up with a general plan for the year. If you watched my 2025 series videos, there's one of those where I talk a little bit about like these series I'd like to read this year. So I have a general plan for that. And I actually mapped it out this year, and it's just month 3 is over and I'm already not in the plan at all anymore. And then I used to put together monthly TBRs, and I still do that to an extent when it's about, okay, this book is for the read along, like we're doing the John Mars read along over on the Bookish Drummer Discord right now, right? So I know which book to read in which month. Or we're doing the Green Rider read along right now in anticipation of book 8, yay. But other than that, I am very much a mood reader. The monthly TBR that I create, again, the important books that I really want to get to, those I stick with my TBR, but then I oftentimes have a couple of books that are just being switched out or delayed or whatever because it depends on the mood I'm in and what I want to read. So those were the questions. I still have to tag someone, but I hope you had fun with it. I wanted to try out some creative things with this video, so I hope you enjoyed that. Those people that I tag, don't be stressed out that you have to come up with the same things. You can just answer those questions. You don't have to put up a whole show. I mean, if you want to, you're welcome to do that. But you don't have to. So who do I want to tag? Okay, I'm tagging Fairy Reads, Adventures in Literature, and Paler 17 Sahaba. You're tagged, yay! I can't wait to see what you're wearing while you're reading. I don't know. And if you want to do the tag, obviously you're more than welcome to do that. Just grab the questions out of the descriptions and go answer them either down in the comments on Instagram, or you make a video yourself. It's all up to you. Thank you so much for joining for this quick fun video, and I hope I see you soon with another video. Till then, have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.